Hey guys, welcome to the first part of our reading. Where in the world is calcium carbonate? You could be doing the audio version of this, but I just wanted to speak to you and read for you as kind of our instruction today about limestone. I'm going to blow it up here so we can see a little bit. Where in the world is calcium carbonate? First of all, can anybody remember? Maybe, maybe not. You could put this as a bonus question. You could type it in the comments. Where in the world is calcium carbonate? When have we used, because we did this year, when we were back at school, when did we use calcium carbonate? Millions of caves lay hidden under mountains, canyons, plains, and water. These geological features have developed over thousands of years. Again, sedimentary rock takes thousands of years. It is not happening overnight, even the chemical reactions we're going to be talking about. The deepest, longest, and most spectacular caves are carved in limestone. What kinds of interesting stories do you think they can tell? What is limestone? Limestone is sedimentary rock, cover about 75% of Earth's surface. 75. Most of the rocks, when Stella and I go hiking and show you, are limestone. Limestone makes up about 1/4 of these rocks, about 70%, 75%. 1/4 is limestone. The major component of limestone is calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Calcium carbonate is the chemical name for the mineral calcite. Calcium carbonate is also the main mineral in the shells of many invertebrate organisms. Think about what invertebrate means. What does invertebrate mean? Backbone, no backbone. No backbone. It is the hard structure of coral and clamshell. It is the main ingredient in marble, chalk, and tufa. Revisiting Papa Nico, tufa. I had several Egyptians on my talks tell me that tufa reminded them of sedimentary rocks and some of the things we're talking about, these landforms. Tufa for sure is made of the calcite. Calcite is composed of 3 elements: calcium, carbon, and oxygen. In its purest form, it is colorless. Trace elements can make it white, pink, red, yellow, green, blue, pale violet, black, or brown. Trace other elements that could be involved in the mineral process. Some calcite glows in ultraviolet light. Iceland spar is a transparent form of calcite that has an interesting property. If you look at it something through the Iceland spar, you can see the double images. That's this picture over here. Pure Iceland spar refracts the light and it almost looks like you're seeing double. A little crazy. It's a relatively soft mineral. It can be scratched by a knife, but not a fingernail. So a knife, but not a fingernail. You can't scratch it. Physical weathering easily breaks into smaller pieces. So physical weathering could break it down. It is definitely weatherable. Calcite and other carbonate, because it has carbon and oxygen, carbonate, CO, minerals are easy to identify because they dissolve in acid. So you can do an acid test. If you take a rock outside and you put vinegar, you put acid on it, acetic acid vinegar, you should see a reaction to show you that it has limestone. They are all dissolved in acid. Calcite freezes and releases carbon dioxide, weak hydrochloric acid. Most geologists carry a small bottle of hydrochloric acid to help identify calcite. So they take the hydrochloric acid around and they can put it on the rocks. And if there's a reaction, that means limestone is part of that rock. We would be doing this in school. I'm so sad because we would have chemistry involved in Earth history right now. Again, think about in chemistry. When did we talk about limestone formation? Calcite and limestone dissolve in areas with acidic groundwater. Huge caves can form when acidic groundwater seeps through the limestone rock. So this water seeping through, but the weathering quickly breaks down the limestone. Why is it so common on Earth's surface? That's our next part. Okay? Hope you could answer some of the question I asked throughout here. But my biggest question, I'm going to pause here, and it's going to be on your check-in, is what is the chemical name for calcite? And how do living things create the limestone? What can the living things do? Okay, check it out.